One great man means a great family, a great neighborhood, a better city, community, state, and the world. The question is, if not you, then who? So if you're facing separation, divorce, possibility of a new relationship, step number one is you have to be a man of integrity, of honor, build your self-respect first and foremost so that those around you can respect you. Woman's number one need, safety and security. That means that she has to be able to trust your behaviors, your actions, that you are consistent, you're a man of integrity, you do what you say you're gonna do, you follow through, you don't quit, and you stick it out even when it's difficult and hard.
Predictability.
Yep.
Women like predictability. Now, don't get me wrong. There is something to the bad boy.
Sure.
Right? There's something to the bad boy. The bad boy is a guy who understands polarity. Men are very different from women, and women are drawn to that. We're stronger. We're typically more decisive. We're more analytical. We make decisions and we put action to that. That creates the polarity of masculinity that women are initially drawn to. While at the same time, because their need is safety and security, is we also need to be predictable. They need to look at our lives and go, he's the same in the house as he is in the marketplace, as he is with our kids, as he is with his friends at church. And to understand that who you are is who you say that you are.
So good.
And that's a powerful question. I look men that I coach in the eyes all the time, and I literally will ask him, are you who you say that you are? And in the deep down, the core of who they are, most men say no. We have this projected reality, we have our actual reality. And until we choose to make those come together, which honestly, it's authenticity. Choosing to authentically be who you are gives us the ability to be that.
Yeah, no, I love that. And the process of consistency in who you are at the beginning of the relationship and who you are the middle and towards the end. Like, that's the most important piece. You might show up as the knight in shining armor, date night, prioritizing relationship, doing all those sweet romantic things. That's the next episode we're going to be filming, is romance. But if you're not consistent with it, that's what breaks the security, that breaks the need for our ladies. And it ends up showing as a way like, oh man, I can't really trust this, because he used to do that thing, but he no longer does the thing.
Yeah. And that, honestly, that plays into most relationships. It's hot and heavy and fun in the beginning. You're getting to know one another. You're truly pursuing to get to understand. I want to know who you are. What's your, not just your favorite color and your favorite flowers, but what makes you tick as a woman. We'll get to know them, and then we start to do some life together. 6 months goes by, a year, 2 or 3. Before you know it, we've kind of written off that pursuit side, and men start to get focused on other things, on the marketplace, on our careers, what we think and feel is most important at that moment, the accolades we start to chase. And what happens is we put on the back burner our relationships, our marriages, and we wonder why is it so difficult? Because it's not in my view. It's in my rearview mirror. You can't live your life that way. Otherwise, you're gonna have the garden you're taking care of, and clearly you're not.
Yeah, so good. So first step, if you are in a relationship facing separation or divorce, the first thing you need to do is develop a self-respect by being consistent with the things that you're doing in the beginning of the relationship. Make sure you're prioritizing your health, your fitness, your nutrition. You have a healthy circle of men around you. They're holding you accountable so you're not drifting. What I love about our relationship so much is we have intrusive accountability. That's what you have when you have high-value men around you. Build yourself and stick to it. I love what you said, 6 months. Just because you do something for 1 day, 1 week, does not mean you are a changed man. You need to be consistent with the behavior, the action. Start doing that and watch how it shifts your relationship.
That's huge. And a big piece of that is, again, you'll hear me reference the Bible often, because the Bible is literally the book of wisdom, is that the Bible says love is 2 things. Love is patient, love is kind. It also goes on to list all these things that love is not. But as men, if we can focus on what it is, what is love? Love is patient. Love is kind. And the hard part about that is men have a difficulty loving themselves first. So we have to be patient with ourselves. We have to even be kind with ourselves. That doesn't mean you don't deserve a swift kick in the tail every now and then, because as men, a lot of us do. But generally speaking, if we can love ourselves, be kind with ourselves, then we have the ability to gift that to our spouse, to be kind with them, to be patient with them. That creates a sense of security. That creates a sense of consistency, where a woman can then decide, yes, I can submit to a man because it's safe for me. I know what to expect out of him. He may take risks, but I know that I'm not really going to be the one to take a fall. If he makes a business risk or if he does something like that, he's still followable.
So good, so good. All right, so in your relationship, be consistent, be a man of integrity, surround yourself with great guys, stick at it for 6 months at a minimum, and watch the sphere shift.